Causeway Critters, Episode 8. What If? Written and illustrated by me. Plato was a Greek philosopher. He was very smart in math. He was a writer. But this story is not about him. This story is about Plato the pelican. As Plato was flying along the bay, he noticed something on the beach. What if these eggs dry out? What if they wash away? What if I put them in my pouch for safekeeping? Later on in the day, he came across something else, a seed. What if the seed gets wet? What if it blows away? What if I put it in my pouch for safekeeping? Further along, he noticed something else. It was an oyster shell with a crack in it. What if it gets sand in it? What if it washes away? What if I put it in my pouch to keep it safe? Further along, he saw a beautiful shell. What if somebody takes this shell? What if it falls and cracks? What if I put it in my pouch just to protect it? Plato's beak was very full. His pouch was stacked to the top, and he was getting hungry. He saw a fish and tried to catch it. He was so tired and so hungry. There's no way he could eat with all this stuff in his mouth. So he went back to put the shell away. He placed the oyster. He put the seed back where it was. And finally, he put all the eggs back in the sand. Plato was so worried he couldn't eat or sleep. What if the eggs washed away? What if the seed blew away? What if the oyster sunk to the bottom of the water? What if the shell got cracked? Oh, I'll never get any sleep worrying about all this. The sun set, and Plato fell asleep. Plato flew over the eggs, but he didn't see them. What if they washed away? We didn't wash away, silly. We hatched. We're turtles. The seed was gone too. A flower was in its place. Flying again, he went over to check on the oyster. The oyster did get sand in it, but because of that, it made a pearl. Going over to the shell, a crab moved in it. I guess I worried about nothing. If you have worries, make a list of those worries. Then fold them up and put them in your shoe. In the morning, you'll find that those worries were nothing to worry about after all. Everything is going to be all right. Don't worry about a thing. Waiting by Kevin Hanks. Toys arranged on a child's windowsill wait for marvelous things to happen. Nothing like a puffin. Sue Solstice. An entertaining exercise in creative classification. Sometimes You Get What You Want by Lisa Brown and Meredith Gary. Sometimes you get what you want, sometimes you don't. This is a book about those times. Here's a great nonfiction book about North American pelicans. 20 questions helps you to find out why these pelicans are so peculiar. The Adventures of Pelican Pete, A Bird is Born by Francis and Hugh Kaiser. A rhyming story about a pelican egg. Wimberly Worry, also by Kevin Hanks. Wimberly realizes that school is too much fun to waste time worrying. Wilma Jean and the Worry Machine by Julia Cook. A funny book about how to deal with anxiety. Lastly, we have Anxiety Relief for Kids by Bridget Flynn Walker, Ph.D. In-the-moment solutions you can easily use now to help your child face the fears and worries of everyday life.
It's story time! Causeway Critters. The Big Surprise. Written and illustrated by me. Frida! Frida! I have a big surprise for you. Una gran sorpresa. A surprise? For me? What could it be? Come this way. Follow me. As far as the surprise, you'll have to wait and see. Today, for your surprise, I've asked Gumbo for a ride. Ooh, I love egrets. They are so beautiful. Is this my surprise? Paciencia, mi amor. You'll have to wait and see. Trey, Finley, Sullivan, Frankie! Diego has a big surprise for me.
Cool. What is it? What is awesome. It? What is it? What is it?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise. Just like Frida, you'll have to wait and see. Wow, that's the biggest flag I've ever seen, Diego. Is that my surprise? Patience, my dear. You will know when it's near. You'll have to wait and see. Shark! Diego, there's a shark! No, Frida, it's a dolphin. Woohoo, I've never seen a dolphin. Is that my surprise? No, impressive. But as for the surprise, you'll have to wait and see. A sandcastle. This is it, isn't it? No, it's nice indeed. Your surprise will be here soon. You'll have to wait and see. Come, Frida, it's almost time for your surprise. It's getting dark. How am I supposed to see my surprise in the dark? Wait for it, Frida. Take care, girl. I love you, Diego. I love you too, Frida.
Storytime! Causeway Critters, the talent show, written and illustrated by me.
Hey there, hi there, ho there, folks, and welcome to the 2020 End of Summer Talent Show. First up, we have Frida and Diego dancing the ballet. Now, wasn't that just fabulous? Now, next we have my cousin Rocky. He can knock over a garbage can in less than 15 seconds. Way to go, Rocky. Next we have Fred shaking a tail feather. Hit it, Fred.
Kristen, shake it, baby.
to do it, Brad. Next up, we have Kirby. What does something with 8 legs do for talent?
Tap dance.
You've danced your way right into my heart, Kirby. Next, let's give a warm round of applause to the Pelican Dive Team. Awesome, just graceful, graceful. Next up, we have Gumbo on the bongo, accompanied by his friend Frog on the didgeridoo. Well, you can't beat that with a stick. Next up, Frankie and the boys. Way to go, guys. Now the act you've all been waiting for, Play-Doh!
If a seagull flies by the sea, what do you call a bird that flies by the bay?
What?
A bagel. What's the last thing that goes through a bug's mind when it hits the windshield?
What?
His butt. What's brown and sticky?
What?
A stick. What did the right eye say to the left eye?
What?
Between us, something smells. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming out, folks. We'll see you next year.